Yeah, some people definitely do. And I'm going to bring them to places for the first time that I have already experienced, but I get to see it through their new...
So I'm your child, is what you're essentially telling me.
You're my baby. You're my baby boy, and I get to show you the truth about Call of Duty, but also trying to show us the truth about Call of Duty thus far has been Cat, and the truth has been revealed. An early round win going to come out for him.
There you go, and things are all working out. Cat frags out and gets them the first round win. All right. Hot start here for Cat and Scump. We've been clinical all day long.
Plugging in the controller, doing wonders for Cat here. Now he's going to peek out, try to see if he can gain any information. Very good line being held by him.
Oh, that didn't work out the way he would have wanted it to there. Unfortunate for him. He's going to push on out. Scump's going to go down as Shroud takes out Scump. Around the corner, though, he's going to be caught up top and did not get that shot. The connection did not happen on the top mid. And we're all tied up here.
Right before that kill came out, I actually saw the worst insult I've ever seen in FPS in the chat. Somebody said Rich better than Shroud. That's actually the worst insult I think you could ever hit an FPS player with, but Shroud definitely going to be able to redeem himself here, going to be able to pull down that kill, going to be able to pull down the round. Once again, going to be holding a good line here, trying to get as much information as possible. And this is what we kind of talked about when we saw these teams and everything they've been able to do so far. One team wants to go fast, the other one wants to be able to go slow. Whoever can dictate that tempo, going to be able to grab the win. This time, Shroud's going to be able to get cut down, and we are going to see that the fast pace is going to reign supreme.
Yeah, even with the type of weapons that we're being treated to here, with the M91, the shotgun, the more close range action. Oh my word, D'Angelo's screen. He goes down. Thankfully, we switch off from his perspective because he cannot see. The pace, you just got to adjust to it, right? Scump and Cat are going to come at them with everything they have. They're not going to slow down. So even if you get that weapon, even if you get those precision weapons, doesn't matter. They're going to go for it there. Oh, nice shot, and wow. Shroud. Big win there.
Shroud kind of had that face like, wait, did I just do that? That was a pretty big kill coming in from him. Definitely going to be excited here, trading round for round. Taking off that headset right now so he can hear his opponents have a little bit of trash talk.
Switching over now, weapons. Oh man, Scump already. Takes out D'Angelo. Now it's just gonna be Shroud in a 1v2 with 40 HP. Not a lot of hope here for the PC legend. Oh, but wait a minute though, Shroud does get the kill. Oh, he does clutch up huge. Wow. He had 40 HP out of that.
Yeah, all of a sudden, chat has been typing this strange word. I don't necessarily know what it means. Poog. They keep saying Poog now every time Shroud. Yeah, every time we go on Shroud's POV. I'm not sure what that word means, but I'm pretty sure it's a good thing to say because Shroud's getting a lot of Poogs in chat and he's getting a lot of kills in game. Back on board with Shroud's POV. Going to be peeking out here. Going to look for something. Hasn't found it yet. Going to cook that grenade, throw it out. He's got some pretty good angles. Going to use that smoke to his advantage right now. Let's hit a couple of shots. I think he may have seen the player too.
Ooh,
he's going to get tagged.
Oh, you know what's shocking is that Shroud, as a CS player, you don't really expect him to push in through the smoke, right? But Scump, he doesn't care. He goes right on forward. That's going to be 4-2, and we're looking at a different team here with Shroud and D'Angelo.
Yeah, I think this is kind of the story of the semifinals. Each time we get here, we're seeing something that we didn't expect. The one thing that we definitely did expect is to see this brightness yet again. I can't wait to look at his settings. You know, usually it takes a little bit of time in between matchups to make sure that everybody has their controller settings set up the right way. I've not seen the variance in brightness that I've seen at this tournament anywhere else in my entire life.
I don't know what's going on here for Cat and Scump, but this game has been all Shroud and D'Angelo. And I actually want to go to Shroud's POV with the sniper. So there we go. Oh! Finds one. This is exactly why I wanted to see it. Oh, if he would have hit that jump shot, that would have been nasty. He's looking to go in for maybe the quick scope here. Has that Molotov cocktail as well. He's going to try and force that player to move around the side here, but Shroud sees the player up top, goes for the shot, misses though, and it's not going to work out for him there. As Shroud did his best. He had that beautiful shot at the start, but it was going to be Scump who went up close and personal. Decided to take out that M13.
Shroud's been getting his wish, though, so far. He gets to go toe-to-toe with the Call of Duty Pro, and he's starting to look darn good. Jumping on board with Scump's POV. Going to be crawling around here. Going to look to get up close and personal.
He knows he's there. He knows he's there. He got the hit marker. He's going to push forward. That's going to be the first kill onto Shroud. Looking for the other one there. D'Angelo is going to be on that left side, and there you go. And Scump bringing this one back 5-4. They're one round away from tying it up here. But remember, Shroud and D'Angelo are on match point.
Sure, yeah, Scump's not going to be playing around anymore. He wants to make sure that he's not taken out of this tournament yet. We might go the distance all of the way to around 11. That's determined here. Cat now trying to take that high ground, going to move back down. He's got information, waits for the player. He's already aimed. He's going to get the first kill. It's going to be on to Shroud as well.
Big win there for Cat, looking for the second, and Cat with the two-piece, baby. We're all tied up 5-5.
He's got ice in his veins as well. He didn't even move after he grabs the two-piece. He just looks up at the camera like, of course I did. Now we're going to be moving into the final round. This one's going to decide.
Oh, AK-47 along with the rockets. Here we go, right off the break. You need to be careful. Player can get ambitious and throw a rocket right in your direction, and before you know it, that's a wrap, just like that.
I think this is the exact weapon you want, though, if you are Shroud in this scenario. Very strong weapon. D'Angelo going to be able to do the big work of taking out Cat. Scump going to be able to clutch here.
It's all up to the king. Let's see what he can do. Shroud scouting around for him there. He may have gotten the information there from D'Angelo. D'Angelo's going to be on the hunt. He's looking around, but there's Scump once again. He's going to find D'Angelo right at the top mid. Well done there from the champion. So you take a look now at Scump's POV. Shroud be on the other side, and that's going to be the tag there. Scump needs to be careful. If he doesn't get pushed top mid, oh, and Shroud's going to get out of there. 30 HP in a dream. We're going to be down into overtime here. He's going for the mid. Shroud's got to go in for the play, but it's going to be Scump who comes out on top, gets the objective, and while Shroud wanted to beat a Call of Duty pro, not quite yet, as Scump gets the win for him.
That game actually ended up just being, that entire series just ended up being intense as hell. I love the way that it ends up ending because you see Scump just have such good awareness there. All of a sudden that beautiful opportunity opens up where he goes, wait, I can play the OBJ. He has a very good shot into Shroud, and then he just takes that control of the mount. Shroud forced to actually move down, then climb back up to the high ground by then. Set's already in place, and he's got the shot as well if he needed to.
Yeah, let's not forget, Scump got stunned, and Shroud, I thought was actually a pretty smart play, opted not to push up top because Scump was already waiting. And even though you're stunned out in Call of Duty, you can still ADS right down that lane. And yeah, it will be a little harder because your aim's going to be a tad bit wobbly, but you will be able to, at the very least, get 1 or 2 hit markers, put some fear into that player. So Shroud tried to go for that long play. I just don't think he made that move in time. And then, you know, Scump just had that middle covered. And that cap is so quick, too. You have, like, seconds to respond.
You know, one player that we didn't really talk about as much when we were headed into this series, he comes up onto the stage on the ghillie suit, but he's definitely making his presence very well known on the map, getting some crucial kills.
D'Angelo's been playing great.
He really has been. So I think that's an important thing to keep into mind. When you have 2 duos now that are actually working together well, they are a step above of what we've seen from some other teams. I think either of these guys can go the distance in the grand final where they could play up against T-Pain and Formal. Starting it off right now, we got Shroud's POV. Definitely going to be in a tough situation here.
Ooh, gets a hit marker. Connection onto Scump. Not looking for another one, but he's going to get hurt. Cat has sights on him. Shroud, though, he's going in aggressively for the push. Trying to get the headshot there onto Cat. Cat playing the coverage nicely. And he's going to win out versus Shroud. Shroud was very weak there, so it was a tall order to ask from Shroud. But even then, man.
Maybe a little bit greedy. Maybe he can back off just a little bit in that scenario, but still, Cat, very well played. He's not afraid at all of that engagement. He's going to be able to take down Shroud. Very well played by him. Going to be able to get that first round, and we're going to jump on board with him now. Going to have a very good grenade here. Pops out, tries to take a couple of shots. Going to be able to finish him off as well.
Ooh,
just like that, traded out.
Instant 2-piece there. Let's take a look at that kill cam and those final moments. Here's Shroud's POV. He was a little weakened, but that was D'Angelo, or sorry, that was Cat. D'Angelo had fallen earlier to Scump, but Shroud followed up with 2 in a row instantly.
Back to farming Poogs. Shroud. Once again, going to have a weapon you definitely want to see him with. Is he going to be able to make use of it? Trying to hold this line.
He's so weakened, though. Good thing he's got that stim in this particular kit. He's got the stim. He's got, I think, 1 more in that, too. So if he does poke out, take a little bit of damage, he can get to safe coverage there. Gonna pop the stim again, but he never gets an opportunity to do so, and Scump is going to answer back with a two-piece of his own.
Very close series already.
This is a good game.
Yeah, dude, this has been a fantastic series, period, right? I mean, just the way that we actually see that first game end. Jumping in, though, with another round. Who's going to come out on top? Scump trying to slow it down now here. This is not exactly how they want to play, but when you are going to be torn down very quickly, now it's going to be on to Cat. He's going to be able to find one.
Wow. Shots there on the Shroud, maybe looking to make this one into another victory for him in Scump. He's going to be very weakened. Thankfully, as I mentioned before, for Shroud, he's going to have the same thing here. The kit's going to be identical for both teams. He'll have that stim. Cat pushes forward, he clutches. That's 3-1. And Cat with 4 kills.
Cat's gone 1v1 against Shroud multiple times now, and he's been able to take him down. Cat is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking very early just about how intelligent he was at looking at the game and all of the knowledge they showed, even in just one interview, and most of the interviews were very casual. But now we're just seeing raw gun skill as well.
Yeah, but the concern that I have here is that we're looking at some AX-50, right? The sniper. And Shroud instantly takes out one. Cat looking for the shot, though, is going to have to take out the pistol, and he gets meleeed there, and that's the round loss. Finally a round win here after losing 2 in a row. Shroud and D'Angelo answer back.
Yeah, you can tell, though, the Cat doesn't feel too bad about that one. He knew the chips were kind of stacked against him. Just get back into the next round, do the work. One of the things they said about this duo playing with Scump was they're not going to worry about any of the other teams. They're just going to focus on themselves, and that has been something that is working. Just like this frame is setting for D'Angelo. He's going to be looking for a kill here, but he's going to be taken out, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah, that round started so quickly. Shroud died pretty instantly, which left D'Angelo in a precarious position. He had no opportunity to get a good footing. He tried to push mid. He was relying on Shroud to give him that coverage. Didn't happen because Shroud was picked instant. And that's going to be the win there. Now, Scump and Cat, 4-2. They have the lead by 2 now. We're looking at pistols and throwing knives.
A lot of people just coming into the stream right now, trying to get here in time for the grand final. Welcome. Hope you guys have been having fun with the beta. Asking, though, about what that brightness setting is for D'Angelo, as we see Scump coming up big here, just 1 round away now. But we've learned that D'Angelo, because he plays with the sunglasses on, has turned up his brightness setting just a little bit. Everything that you see, this is not COD-caster mode to the max, I believe. But what we are seeing right now, it's not COD-cast or anything like that. We're actually looking at the POVs of these players, seeing exactly what they have been seeing in their beta experience. And the question is, who's going to come out on top in this round? Is it going to be the end of the game?
Oh, D'Angelo's got to get the shot there. He's got Cat down low, and he couldn't clean it up. That is so frustrating. And that is the end of the game, 6-2. And it will be Scump and Cat moving on to the grand finals, a face-off against Formal and T-Pain.
Man, this is a good matchup. We got Formal versus Scump, and we have T-Pain, who has just been heating up in the recent rounds, and Cat, who I think has been consistently probably the best player here, who's not a pro player already.
It started with that first game on Team Deathmatch when Cat was picking off 2 pieces and 3 pieces like it was easy. That's when we